Hey, DragonCon, Crispy here, and we're with our friend Kimberly. Kimberly, thank you for coming back.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me.
It's been
I'm so excited to be
a hot
here.
minute, and things, we were talking before camera how things are changed, but what was one thing for you that was so exciting that made you want to come back after all this time?
Well, I got so much love the last time I was here for, just, I don't know, we did the cosplay. I was here for Mass Effect.
Yeah?
And the love was like
Oh, the Mass Effect love is huge here.
I know. So, I mean, come on, I'm addicted to love.
I'm friends with Mark, and he
awesome.
started here before he became an actor.
Oh, really?
And I was actually with him last night doing D&D. Sorry, not to talk about Mark,
we gotta talk about Mark.
Exactly, but like through him, because I'm not a Mass Effect player. It's weird because then I'm going to hear his voice in my living room all the time. I guess I have Jennifer, but still. But it's fascinating for me to talk about this love. Your community, that Mass Effect community, is massive. Consistently huge and so full of love.
I know, and just like, I don't know, the fandom is just, I don't know, it lifts me up.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, really.
And that's the beautiful thing about fandom in general as a whole. Sure, there's some dark sides, that's what it is, but the loving, embracing side.
Yeah.
And I know like the Voltron fandom, the universe fandom as a whole, you are in some of the most, what's the right way to put this? Healthy and supportive fandoms I think I've seen.
It's true.
Just across the board. Oh my! I know I did personally. Professional. I try not to geek out, but I know like the Voltron series that just came through. For me, like was one of the most fascinating and loving stories to the point that like I drive a black Chevy Volt. I call it the Black Lion. I've got the new decals all over it, the Paladin logos on it, and I went all in. I'm like, okay, this is.
You got to do it.
I guess this is my thing now.
Well, we're in the same boat, because, or we should say the same ship, because my car's the Blue Lion.
Yes.
I pilot the Blue Lion. Literally, it is the Blue
amazing.
Lion. It's amazing. And so it's, that series has been just a blessing. AJ and Josh are here.
I'm talking to them tomorrow, in fact, hopefully. Hopefully they show up.
So we got a bunch of panels.
We
actually have a panel on Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Sunday, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, be there. Be there, be square. It's a Voltron panel. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited just about all of that.
Were you a fan of the original before you got involved, or did you miss that window?
No, I was there. I was there for that window. Not to age myself.
No, but we're all here for that.
I was definitely a fan. I love what what we've done with it. What our
amazing, 100%.
Our show was because it was homage to the original, but with some new.
It was fresh and it was modern and things like that.
A new fresh twist.
Yeah, and it was one of those things where like me personally like. Pidge was my character, being the nerdy white kid growing up.
Me some Pidge.
And then what Bex has done with that, who's a local Atlanta person,
I love
they're amazing. I surprisingly had Christmas dinner with their grandparents.
Are you?
I don't know how that happened. They're friends of mine.
That's amazing.
Very intertwined in this community.
She's very communal like that
100%.
Too. Her family is wonderful.
And with what they did with that character and how she represents all of that, it's modern and it's fresh and again healthy. Positive way, so
inclusive. Everything.
Oh my God, we need all that.
Got it all.
Yeah, and Universe is very much the same way.
Exactly.
I know there was the movie that was coming out. I only recently got into that fandom in the last year, and it's just a mess. I love that there's all these. Inclusive is the word, right?
Exactly.
That is the right way to look at it.
I mean, a black space princess.
It's amazing.
Come on.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better than that.
No. And I love that this is where we are comfortably at with everything.
Yeah, I know.
And that we're seeing more and more of this across the board. And not just animation, obviously, and cinema and things like that.
Right. It needs to become the norm.
100%. I wanted it to get to the point where this is even the conversation.
Right,
But I'm glad it is.
Yeah.
But I look forward to that.
I'm glad we're a part of the movement.
Yeah, 100%. And you've been kind of evolved as well, because you did a little bit of Bioshock as well.
Yeah.
A bit of a little revolutionary character, if I recall that. We're kind of big Bioshock nerds. I actually have the lighthouse on my car as well.
Oh, you do?
I'm just now realizing that you've ticked all like my main fandoms are right here. It's all hitting me right now.
I'm so glad I could be a part of your.
Thank you for my livelihood in that sense.
Yeah, but, Daisy Fitzroy.
Yeah, which was an incredible,
very
strong.
Oh
my God, yes.
That's like one of the most powerful characters I've ever gotten to voice.
What was that like for you then? Coming in, like once you got to read the script, and it's a very convoluted script, of course. If you haven't played the game, you'll know.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But as far as my character, I was just really excited about the way it was written. I think the writing was outstanding, and to get to play a strong character like that, I'm lucky because I play a lot of strong female characters.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm working also right now on DC Superhero Girls.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. This is exciting.
With Tara Strong,
yeah,
Ray Delisle, Kari Walgren, all the greats.
It's going to be amazing cast
Beautiful
of that.
women.
Yeah.
And Nicole Sullivan. I mean, it's such a great show. And I'm voicing Bumblebee. And
really?
So we have one season out, and
okay.
I recommend.
I apologize for missing this. I'm going to catch up on this. You have my word. It's
like
it's a lot going on right now.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Well, outside of all these fantastic things that you do and then have done, I want to know more about the stuff that actually that you're into, the geeky things that.
Oh wow!
If you were just coming to this convention,
yes.
off the clock, where would you be?
Whoa!
Got a lot to choose from.
Ooh, that's a really hard question because there's a lot. There's a lot. I geeked out over Game of Thrones like everybody else. So that was like my life for a while.
So it was about 8 years of our lives.
8 years. Yeah, and it's been hard for me to let it go.
Yeah.
Still dealing with the whole ending.
Right. Are you pro or against it? You could. We're friends here.
Okay, I know.
It's fine.
It's tough. I don't know. I don't know what's PC, but at first I was like, you know what? They did their best.
Yeah.
They worked really hard. But when I really think about it, I feel like I got gypped.
That's fair, and I think that's the consensus. Like I had a big viewing party. We had the betting pool.
Oh, you did,
and I won that. Haha. Take that, friends.
Oh, good for
you. We had a wild card where it's like, who's going to sit on the Iron Throne at the end? And I was like, no one. It's going to be destroyed. And I was just like, I'll take that.
Wow.
And that won me the game.
How did you know?
I grew up with fantasy, right? And it's one of those things. I love politics, and I love politics and fantasy, which is why I discovered these books a long time ago, and I was like, this is the only logical conclusion kind of deal.
Right.
And so, but yeah. So,
you're right now in hindsight, of course.
Yeah, exactly. But everyone was so surprised at the time.
Exactly.
And everyone's freaking out, and I'm just like, that's the moment where I was just like, all right, I'm good.
You're like, I got this.
I'll take this. It's paid for everything. But like everyone in my group that came together to watch that, I think we all enjoyed it in the moment, but as you look back and you're critical on it, you're like, okay,
Yeah. Just
let's spend the time.
Right.
So I'm excited to see, did you read the books or are you just in the show? The books are dense. It's okay. I'm not here to book shame.
You're book shaming.
I'm not trying to.
No, I did not read the books. I want to, though. I read.
Yeah.
When I have time.
You don't have a lot of time.
I don't have time.
And that's the beautiful thing about with what this industry is doing right now. We're seeing a lot of books adapted for film, animation. So like The Expanse is a really good example for me. I haven't read those books, but I'm absolutely loving the show, so I'm actually actively avoiding reading the books.
Because it's gonna interfere.
I don't want it to, even though people are like, no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine.
No,
I know what I like, right?
It won't be.
Exactly.
Something will be different.
And it'll trigger me in a way that I'm like, I'm not sure what's real anymore.
The same way.
So being able to ingest things, I'm generally a visual person anyways.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm happy for stuff like that. And
we
so
need to hang out.
Let's do it. Well, what else you got besides Game of Thrones? Then let's see if we can hit on that checklist.
I did Stranger Things.
Yeah,
that's another.
filmed here in town, by the way. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Starcourt Mall
you guys got
is a mile from my house.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. You guys got all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Walking
Atlanta
Dead.
is the geek capital of America. Atlanta.
I need to spend more time in Atlanta.
You should.
It's
if
a
you
great
come down,
place.
I'll show you all the ramen places and all this kind of stuff.
Ramen.
See, there we
love
are.
Ramen
That's
so
how we win people over all the time is with ramen here in Atlanta. No, it's definitely like our geeky town. So
okay, I didn't even know about the ramen. There's so much I need to learn. I need to hang out with you and Bex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows a way around this town for sure.
She really does.
One more thing before we get out of here. This is our friend Randall. We kind of touched on Randall earlier. Those of you who are watching kind of understand what Randall has. These are random questions that we have from the bowl, submitted from you guys at home. So what I'm going to do is I want you to reach in here, get a question, and let's just see what you got. So I'm going to shake it up for you.
Shake it up, baby.
Let's do this.
That's very exciting.
Present and take.
I'm going with just what I picked.
It's the pink one.
Okay.
All right.
Pink is, a very powerful color.
It is indeed.
Princess Allura loves pink.
And she rocks it beautifully. So.
Okay, do I read the question?
You read the question because I want to see the whole reaction.
Okay, what is the worst advice you have ever been given?
Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a deep one.
Wow, because there's a lot of bad advice out there.
Yeah, just not even in this industry, just in life.
Just in the world. Just in my daily
Ooh.
life. I don't like that. Let's see. I can't think of a specific time, but anyone who's ever told me that I can't achieve something and to just sort of give it up and you're never going to be able to do that, that's really bad advice. Because I believe you can do whatever you want and achieve whatever you want, and you have to believe in yourself and all of those things. So that's a really hard question. But when people tell you you can't do something, don't listen.
It's defeating. Yeah.
Don't listen. listen
No,
to
no.
them. You can do whatever you want.
Get out there, make your art. Your art saves lives and things like that.
Exactly.
Get out there, be not even just art, just whatever it is your thing
Whatever
is.
you are passionate
do
about.
it. Have
Yeah.
the passion. And
Follow
I know
your
it's
passion.
hard to be passionate in this day and
Yeah.
age with a lot of stuff that's going on, but find it and love it and embrace it.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
People that don't follow their passion in life usually aren't that happy.
I know.
In life, we should.
I
be
go
happy.
through that cycle as well. We're all guilty of that at some
I
point.
know.
So
But
yeah.
I feel like you're following your passion.
I'm
right
here
now.
for
Yeah.
now. Ask me again on Monday after all this. We'll
Oh,
see
yeah.
just how much I've got left in
After
me. So
post-con.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, I
Hit me
know.
up in a month, see if I'm awake yet. So, well, I want to thank you so much for your time. This has
Thank
been
you.
fantastic, and I know that you've got a really full schedule. Sunday, you said it was 1 p.m. was the Voltron
Yes,
thing, and
and Saturday at 7 p.m. there's a Kimberly Brooks panel. It would be great if we could. It's 7 p.m. so that's like dinner
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I'm thinking if people like brought their dinner, maybe we could have dinner
Like a
together.
dinner panel. That
Yeah.
You hear that, fans?
I'm
We're gonna.
thinking, like,
Yeah, I love that
we
idea.
need to turn this into a dinner panel.
Oh.
Bring me some good food. I
Would,
love.
would it be like a fancy dinner party? Like, are we doing like full teacups and monocles, or just more casual?
more casual.
Just like let's like have like a picnic kind
exactly.
of mentality.
Bring me some shrimp and grits.
Oh
That's
my!
all I need.
You are in the right town for that. We'll talk about that as well.
I
So
know. I love
awesome.
some- I
Well,
love Atlanta.
Now, we're stuck with you now in the best way. So again, on behalf of DragonCon, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so
And
much. This was really fun.
Thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
And I guess we will see you guys soon. See you,
All right.
DragonCon.
Thank you.